Integers are collection of whole numbers and negative numbers. What are whole numbers? Whole numbers are being represented from 0, 1, 2 and so on. Whereas negative numbers are being represented as -1, -2, -3 and so on. That is, we represent a negative sign before a positive number. Here are whole numbers. Whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Negative numbers are -1, -2, -3 and so on. That is, we represent a negative sign before a positive number. Suppose if we want to represent both whole numbers and negative numbers on a number line, how we represent? Let us see. Suppose this is as a number line and we represent 0 at the middle of the number line and we represent the whole numbers to the right side of the number line, that is 1, 2, 3 and so on. Whereas negative numbers are being represented on left side of the number line, that is -1, -2, -3 and so on. If we add two positive numbers, that is if we add 1 and 2, we get addition, we get the result as 3. That is, we are moving forward of the positive number, that is 1 plus 2 equal to 3. That is, we are moving right side of the number line. That is, if we add two positive numbers, we will move right of the number line. Suppose if we add -1 and -2, we move left of the number line. Suppose if we add 2 and 4, 2 plus 4 equal to 6. That is, we are moving 6 to the right side of the number line. Similarly, if we add two negative numbers, we will be moving left side of the number line. That is, if we add -2, -3, we get -5. That is, we are moving left side of the number line. Similarly, in case of positive numbers, we are moving right side of the number line. Now, what are the properties of addition and subtraction in integers? Okay, let's see. Properties of addition and subtraction of integers. Generally, if we add two whole numbers, the result will always be a whole number. That is, if we add 2 plus 3, it is always a whole number. Any whole number, if we add two whole numbers, the result will always be a whole number. If we subtract two whole numbers, the result will always be a whole number. Let's see, 3 minus 2, it is a whole number. 4 minus 5, it is a whole number. 5 minus 4, it is a whole number. Suppose if we write 4 minus 5, the result is not a whole number. It will be definitely an integer. That is, if consider a equal to 3, b equal to 2, the result will be a whole number. If you consider a equal to 2, b equal to 3, then the result will be an integer. That is, integer in case of -1. 2 minus 3, it is -1. It is an integer, not a whole number. As I already said that whole numbers start from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Whereas negative numbers are being represented from -1, -2 and so on. So, this -1 represents the integer of the number line. Okay. Next property of addition and subtraction of integers is commutative property. What is commutative property? Let's see. Commutative property is nothing but a plus b is equal to b plus a. This should satisfy by the integers. That is, if we add two whole numbers, consider a equal to 3 and b equal to 4.